What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry I have not posted in a while, but things happen and you just gotta learn to, roll with the punches, as they say, or whatever other cliche you want to use. But I'm back now, so a little early New Year's resolution, if I could use words correctly. I'm going to be posting a lot more, and I've seen you guys in the meantime watch all my videos and continue to like them and comment on them. I've been trying to interact with you guys in the comments because I really like doing that. So keep commenting, keep liking, keep subscribing, all that good stuff that that everyone else tells you to do. I like the fact you guys are doing it here. So a little bit of what I think is a funny story before I get into this. No, I was set to film this video like 2 or 3 days ago, and I couldn't find this tripod for the life of me. I looked everywhere. I looked in the closet behind me. I looked in the washroom, in the laundry room, whatever the heck you want to call it. I couldn't find it, so I was like, crap, no, I can't film today. Now I gotta go out on my way and buy another tripod. So I went to Best Buy, not a sponsor, but if Best Buy wants to give me money, I like money. so I went to Best Buy, ended up buying a 70-inch tall tripod. Now, I do not need a 70-inch tall tripod, but it was on sale, so I bought it. This one that I'm filming on is like 40 inches max. So I just thought it was funny that I ended up with the 70-inch tall tripod. And then yesterday, this video ends up getting found, this tripod rather ends up getting found, so I didn't ended up needing the second tripod after all. Now I just got a 70-inch tall tripod sitting over here that I don't need at the moment. So, but that story out of the way, let's get into today's video, shall we? Now, you guys know, because I posted this online, and based on the title of the video, this video is about Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She is getting paroled in just a couple weeks now, because it's already December. She's getting paroled at the end of December. Now, most of you who are watching this, I'm guessing, already know the story of her getting paroled, of her crime, and her getting sentenced to prison and all that. Now, for those of you that don't know, I'll go over it super quickly, and then I'll talk to you about my opinions on her getting released and all that. So she was born on July 27th, 1991. And her mother, Dee Dee, essentially from the moment she was born, was trying to convince the world and her own daughter that she had basically every disease known to man. She had leukemia, she had to be fed with a feeding tube, she was paralyzed from the waist down, she had asthma, just to name a few things that she was trying to tell everybody that of the diseases that her daughter had. Now, it's a lot easier to control a child, a super young child, than it is to control a kid as they get older, as they start to learn about things, and that'll come into play in a second. Now, no one wants to believe that their mother or their father or their parents don't have their best interest at heart. No one wants to believe that. Everyone wants to believe that their parents have their best interest in mind all the time. But unfortunately, in this case, she never did. She never had Gypsy's best interest in mind. It was all about, how can I use this girl to get all of the attention onto me? How can I use my daughter to get people to look at me and to pay attention to me? That's how I see it, at least. And I'm gonna read you this quote that I wrote down so I don't get it wrong. That kind of talks about that from Gypsy. She was constantly seeking attention for herself because she didn't feel loved. So let's make this baby girl sick forever so she needs you. That's a quote from Gypsy in an interview she did a couple of years ago now, talking about her mother and stuff like that. And I got more quotes I'm going to share with you in a second. It's just tragic, you know what I mean? Now, I know you guys are thinking, why didn't she just try to run away? Why didn't she just try to run away and escape? She did, she tried to get away. I think it was a Comic-Con event that they were at, but then her mother tracked her down after she got away. I think it was like 4 hours later. Tracks her down to the hotel she's staying at with the guy she actually ran away with, and tracked her down. And then it just got worse, because as Gypsy got older, she realized, I don't have all these things. But she still wanted to trust her mother, because like I said, no one wants to think that their parents don't have their best interest in mind. No one wants to believe that their parents are actively harming them, which is unfortunately what this is. And as she got older, the abuse, the verbal abuse got worse, and everything just got worse and worse. And I'm going to read you another quote of Gypsy, basically talking about what life was like. Because like I said, I don't want to get these quotes wrong, so I wrote them all down for you. I feel freer in prison than living with my mom, because now I'm allowed to just live like a normal woman. That just encapsulates this whole situation, unfortunately. She feels freer in prison than she ever did living with her mother, which is, it's just tragic, really. Now, I know what you're saying. I'm not glorifying murder here. I know some of you might be thinking that. I'm not glorifying murder, but unfortunately, in her mind, she didn't have any other options to try and get away. Her mother was getting more abusive. Everything was getting worse because it wasn't about Gypsy. It was always about her mother. It was always about how could she use Gypsy to benefit herself. And it's just unfortunate that it had to come down to Dee Dee dying, but unfortunately that's what happened. Now I don't feel bad for the fact that Dee Dee died, because she was never gonna say win mother of the year, you know what I mean? She was never going to be like the best mother ever. But you don't have to be the best mother ever to be a decent parent to your kid. This kid that needs you, this kid that you're supposed to protect with your life, you just use to try to get people to pay attention to you, it's just sad. You know what I mean? So I don't have any problem with her getting parole. She's gotten married since she's been in prison. She was engaged before she got married to the guy she's married to now, but that engagement didn't end up working out. If I can continue to use words correctly, that engagement didn't work out. So she ends up getting married now. She's, like I said, she's just a couple years older than I am, and I really just wish her the best. She's getting out on the 28th. She's married. I think they got married in 2018, if I remember correctly. I think it was 2018, something like that. But I really just wish her the best. And if she ends up watching this, which I don't know why she would, I just wish you the best. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the video of my reaction to her getting parole. I got no problem with it. Now the whole Nicholas Godejohn thing, his involvement is a whole separate video, and I'll probably do a video on that at some point. But I appreciate you guys coming back to watching the video. Oh, before I do that, sports content. The Cowboys are still in the race to win the East. So, and we got the Eagles coming up next because they just lost to the Niners, which bumped them down in the race, obviously. And we're undefeated at home. I think we've won 14 straight home games, so we really still got a chance to win the East. So let's hope that we can still get this dub and continue with the playoff race, So with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Put down in the comments below what you think. What you think about this case. Should she have been released? Should she have, because like I said, she pled out to second-degree murder and served 6 years of a 10-year sentence. Do you think that was too harsh? Do you think it was not enough? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you guys will excuse me, I got to go do some Christmas shopping because I haven't done any. So, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.